Well, there it is, draining the sludge. It's not as bad inside the oil pan as the dipstick really shows. Lots of fluid film on that frame. Intercooler, scrape, crunch. Doesn't seem to leak, it builds boost. Not a lot of boost. Yeah, throw some grease on the front suspension parts. Front differential's leaking a tiny bit from the seal. It'll rush to the back, rust proof. Yeah, changing the oil. When's the last time I changed it? Oh boy. And don't worry, YouTubers, I've got jack stands. A little piece of note paper here. I think it just turned 260. So I've been changing it more often than necessary because of the water. 260, 366. I changed it with 256, 220. So 4,100 miles, which is 7,000 kilometers, kind of, sort of. Which is way more than necessary, but what with the water getting in the oil. Not that much, but enough. So I'm going to change the starter. Yep, I'm going to crawl underneath. Change that starter. I just came from Sears. They had a GPS on sale. Regular $190 for $100, $90 off. So I went there. Yep, one more in stock. Would you like it? Sure. $190, please. I said, what happened to the sale? Ended yesterday. We can't reduce it. I said, I'll just go buy it on Amazon. Stupid, huh? Sale ended the day before. Ridiculous. You're in the store, give it to you at the sale price. Otherwise, you just walk away. Yep. Put some fresh oil. I'm going to fill my filter up. Make sure you fill your filter with oil before you install it. Even if the filter is mounted sideways, you only lose a small amount of oil. Ran out of memory. This one sticks out, so it follows the grill bar line, and this one is recessed, faded. No idea where they came from. Alrighty, I'm going to find some oil and fill the filter and take the starter off. Change the oil at the same time. Any messages? One missed call, Mrs. CW, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to show you what happens when you fill the filter with oil, in case you're not quite convinced. Let's see if I can find a place to steady this. There we go. I'm going to fill the filter, and it soaks into the paper, whatever media this is. Filter media, paper, nylon, spun, fiberglass, woven, blah, 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 blah. So it's overflowing the top. And it takes a few seconds, but it soaks down in. It could take several tries. Several, not attempts, but several filling events to get the filter really full. So that when you start the engine, it doesn't have to fill the filter in those couple seconds that it takes and run kind of dry. A lot of pressure on the bearings. What does it cost to do this anyways? Nothing. And once the filter's filled, even if it does lose a bit when you tip it on its side, and yeah, it runs down the filter and you got to get your hand all cleaned up or your glove. There it goes again. Alrighty, go underneath and put the plug back in and start dropping the starter. Got my lighter plug battery plugged in so I can take off this side, not the computer side. I already reprogrammed the radio. I figured out the menu. It's such a crappy menu. And I went through the car wash as well. Looking good, huh? Full. Now I gotta crawl underneath. I already removed the old filter. Oh, I guess I'll get my multi-LED trouble light. And see if you can see what I'm doing. I don't think you can. The filter is right above the U-joint. So if I set the camera here, you're not going to see very much, but maybe if I set it in the back. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting snow showers. How's that? Oh, where's the filter? Where's my filled filter? Which is 8/10, 4/5 full of oil. Same success rate as was expected with this new Obamacare. Socialized medicine. I'm going to block that with my head. A lot of things are socialized. Like sidewalks, roads. Everybody pays. I just heard some city, was it in Kentucky? It's going to start charging a $100 fee to people that have electric cars, such as Priuses or Hondas, hybrid Hondas, because they're not paying enough road tax on their gasoline. How's that for an irony? You think you're doing the right thing when in fact you're robbing the state of its tax expectation. Where am I going to put this so you can see the filter housing, which is right there? I just know if I set it down, it's not going to be the right angle, but what the heck. I don't know. If you can see, you can see. If you can't, I'll give you a play-by-play. See how much oil I can spill. Getting this above my four-wheel drive front axle. There it goes. Not that much. Tablespoonful. That wasn't so bad. I think I pressed the shutter button. Not as much leaking out as you think. Not that much. There. Snug. Now I gotta tighten her up. Maybe I'll use a oil filter wrench. Tighten one turn. Yeah. I hear my cell phone buzzing on the radiator support. Buzz. I heard some guy took electric motors from cell phones and put them on moths or something, and they're just zipping around the yard or some ridiculous story. What I heard. There we go. Nice and tight. Don't want to lose that, do we? Wonder if I change the adapter on this one. A couple of seals in there. There's a couple of seals. Seals, get it? Alright, now I gotta do the starter. Not looking forward to that. Alright.